Yeah. All right. 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 We good. We live. It's cool. All right. I ain't got much to say. Working on two, and let's see if we can finish this. I have a gig Monday, Sunday, one of those days, and we got this track. It's kind of a liquidy number. A little different for me, I guess. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the retweet. Oh my God, it's John. How are you on this rainy Warrensburg day? I haven't started this from the beginning. Try not to talk all over it. Well, let me change that over because that's my monitor. I know that might sound weird on your end, but for me, I kind of need it at this point. Coffee is still hot. That's great. Let's try and be productive. Discord is Discord. That's great. Yeah. So it started out as like a sketch sometime last summer. I said what, June 26th? 9th. And yeah, I just kind of bent it since then. And then over the weekend, I was just like going through old projects because I needed something to start on. I picked this out, and over like the weekend and yeah, a few days, it turned from 16 bars to 257 or 6. Yeah. What's going on, Hulkenberg? Bass is a bit rumbly, so I'm gonna work on that. I don't think I did. Oh, now I remember. Sorry. Yeah, you sent me those tracks. I will listen to them. Yeah, my bad. Still like working on pulling all these elements together, but still sounds a little too separate to me, like rhythmically too. That range was just kind of really pulsy, and I think I might take some of the little 16th out of his rhythm. Yeah, but which ones? Because then I gotta rewrite all of it. Just about. That's no big deal. Yeah, this is completely, new. Basically, I haven't, yeah, without getting into it too much. Yeah, this part's, I don't know yet. Yeah, the only thing I'm completely satisfied with is the drum. Like the first time in forever. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's just start getting into parts. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. It's I don't know how to explain. I guess I think it matches different like ideas that I go for that I haven't done well with blending into one track. I just do them like separately. So I have like the energy I want, I have it pushing forward. It's constantly like moving. It doesn't really like it's paced the way I want it to be, so it's not like too drawn out, but it's not like too switching back and forth and annoying. I don't know, not annoying, but it still has kind of that character, like harmonically, to where it isn't really simple. A little, I don't know, jazzy, or not jazzy, but colorful, a bit more. But it's a bit more straightforward, like a liquid roller or whatever you want to call that. Instead of me trying a bunch of different like sections and ideas and trying to blend them all together. Or I don't know. It's different. So yeah, you're completely right. I need to figure out what I do with this bass line. Okay, so it's all because of that one. Like I want that because I kind of like a percussive bass line just to push things forward, but it's a little much, just like this plugin is a little big. It doesn't need to take up the entire screen. I don't know why it does that every time. Yeah, it's like all that. And it's like, I don't want to do it from the envelope because that takes away too much. It's kind of like a compression distortion thing. But I want that, so I kind of have to find a balance. Yo, it's Zeal. What's going on? How are you doing up there in negative too damn cold land? What's going on, IKEA, man? I'm happy you made it. I saw like your tweet about the vocal things you're looking for, and I'm trying to put some ideas because I kind of want to make a real like vocal sample pack, and not one of just outtakes of my terrible stuff, which will also be a thing. But yeah, I'm just trying to right now. I'm trying to get this bass line to work and not be too pulsating. I think it's just like a volume thing. Let's try it in a different section where there's more going on. Melodic stuff going on. That feels a bit better. Might have been just volume. Yeah, I keep saying things about how negative is, like how like low the temperature is. I'm like, it's like 30 here right now, and I'm okay because I'm used to it. But it was like 20 and then like 10 the other day. I'm like, this is terrible. But I'm like, with these guys up there, it's like negative. Why even go outside? That's basically what it is. Nope, this is not me. This is the like a sample pack. The one from Splice. If I get rid of some of these windows, whatever the fuck it's called. We'll just look for it from here. But just like pitch down a bunch. And select and pull. There we go.
I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare, and I know if I come any close.
Yeah, it's one of the Splice sample packs from Kara. I guess that's what's it called. Let's open up a window. It should be like there. Yeah, this one. Or it's not Kara. It's just That's what I was looking for before. And then, you know, pitch down, and let's just go through how I did it, because I probably spent like 10 minutes trying to do this. There you go, pitch down. I don't need to tell you that it's over. Good old vocal synth. You can probably see. Thank Black Friday for the sales. I don't need to tell you that it's over. Yeah, a few more. Another layer that's even wider. I don't need to tell you that. Yeah. Doing this real fast because, you know, then there's like another one that's in pitch but a little affected. And all together. You can probably see it in the way I stare. And I know it's fucking many closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. Needs a little balance. That's a bit rumbly. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. Kind of add like a, I guess that's gonna work with the like strings, because they never start exactly when you want them, but that's like the point of a string section, is that they're all kind of, the timing's just skewed enough so it sounds, or that's not so it sounds, but, and that's why it sounds like that. I don't know. But I know it would sound stiff if it was just like right on it. So we're not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yep. So what do I want to do? I think I got the bass worked out, at least for now. I might change up the riff just a little bit. That's better. You can probably see it in the way I stand. Kinda, I don't know. I'm okay with the vocal because the way I got it, it's really dry, but that's good because it's up front when it pops in. But I think it's a little too dry, at least while it's playing, because I have like a reverb delay thing coming in on like a side chain. So let me see if you can hear it. I don't need to tell you that it's over. Yeah, so just kind of make space. The way I stare. And I know it's fucking many closer. Then as like a reverb while it's playing, it's going through the drum reverb, which is about the same really, but no, just kind of tie it all together. It's like it goes from space to space almost. At least that's how I justify it for my poor mixing. Not as clean mixing, let's say that. But okay. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. And I know it's fucking many closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. Yeah. Alright. That's good. At this point I'm like looking for effects and like transition kind of things. So I think I'm gonna, let me bounce that. I don't want to see that again, even though it like literally tells me I'll bring that back, because I don't know, let's just cut like that out of there. Dude, it's cool that you could, you know, pop in. You're a busy guy. Or you can stream and we'll watch you instead. You're probably more interesting. That's enough. Let me just like do that real quick and then see if I can. Something comes out of this. Did it do it? Ah, there we go. Yep. Let me see if that worked. Like Studio One has these macro things that are just already set up, and some of them I made just for like so I don't have to go into the menus to save or switch projects or something. And there's one for reverse reverb like effect. So I don't know, it's a little, I'm gonna have to work with it a bit, but I think it's usable. If I cut it, yep, that. Or change where it starts, maybe. It's not gonna be that long either. It might be just like a beat it too long. And then we crossfade it into the actual vocal. Also, just like a click or like a crunch or something at the beginning of like a few of these phrases that I should have edited out in the beginning, but you know, I was being lazy, so I didn't. I gotta do it retrospectively. It's a big word. I don't need to tell you that it's over. And that's kind of too straightforward, so I'm gonna do that for whatever reasons, and then put like a cool little effect. Why not? I don't need to. Yep, that's about it. Except I'm gonna do it a bit faster than that and start it here. I don't need to. I don't need to. I think the 16 will work better. I don't need to. But I need to like blend it better. And then we are in action. Possibly. It's all about possibilities at this point. I don't need to tell you that it's over. Getting there. I don't need to tell you that it's over. I don't need to tell you. Alright, as long as I can get rid of that pop at the beginning of that vocal, it'll transition like one into the other. What if I just crossfade them? Maybe they're on different tracks, so I can't really do it. Anyway, let's give some context. See how it works out. Yeah. It's a thing. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. People outside of Europe, because like let's say historically speaking, if a sound doesn't start over here, like you see what happened in like the dubstep, I don't know, let's call it the dubstep boom of like 2011, 2010, 2012, when everything came over, like it got traction over here and then turned into bro step or whatever, and everything, and now it's rhythm, which is just like some super left field whatever. It's cool, I understand it, it's just not for me, let me put it like that. But then like stuff over here, just it's always not way too, but it gets turned into something really aggressive, or it's just straight for the drop, really heavy or distorted, and it's about like making a lot of impact instead of let's say being progressive and like develops, and it takes time. It's not like here's the song, next song, or something. I don't know. Like I feel like DNB from like Europe is more, or like that style, let's call it that, because people over here do that too. But it's more what's the word? Mature. There we go. Like over here it's really new, so people are trying to like, it's not really new over here, but to like the masses that are just going to like the everyday EDM show or whatever, it's just like it's new, it's fresh, so people, it's fresh to them. So they're trying to like make what they think it's supposed to be without actually learning what it is or where it came from, at least, which I feel like is kind of an either or thing. Like me personally, I like to know kind of where things started, where it came from, and then once I kind of understand it, then try to do something else with it. Like I feel like I'm finally at that point where I understand, almost all of whatever drum and bass is from the beginning up till now. Like you could quiz me and I'll get like a ton of things wrong, but I mean just like for the overall like my overall point of view, like I get it. So it's like when people like come across, I guess like you kind of just did, like, oh, I didn't know people over there like get it. Yeah, because it's that hard to find someone that actually takes the time to learn something and not just try to get onto it because like it's new. And like I was there at the beginning and I didn't. Yeah, that there's a reason why you haven't heard any of those tunes. But now it's just like it's more like my idea is more thorough. Like I understand what I want to do and how I want to stay true to the sound but still make it my own thing, if that makes sense and isn't too, I don't know, pretentious sounding. I just like to understand things before I really try to like break them apart and make it my own, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really like appreciate that because I'm trying to like make sure that I don't just like make something that's like loosely related and then try to call it that. Like I'm not gonna put a break beat in the track and call it drum and bass and then all it really is like, I don't know, like polka or something. Sorry, Skallagrim, I know that's a tough thing. So, I'm sorry I pick on you, but I feel like we know each other at this point, so I can kind of make a joke and you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, back to the music. Yeah, if I'm gonna do that, I need kind of a feel. Otherwise, you can't hear it. It doesn't make any difference. So I need to drop that bass out of there. I don't think I have. If you should send that to me. But yeah. See, I need to take that wait, where am I? It's down here. Instead of more. Yeah, make it more consistent. Because all those extra pulses are just kind of, they're not throwing off the rhythm, but they're too busy. Oh my god, you should. Yeah, send that. Or just make a new one. Yeah, because I changed that riff up for, I think that little lead line that I'm not completely sure about. It's over here. But it doesn't really work with that sound. So I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that was the idea. Take out the drums for a beat. That'll work. Maybe like a drum beat. Or just delete them all together. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But we're not gonna cut it out straight on the beat. Gonna do it a beat. Wait. Beat 2. These are measures. I'm not dividing this up right. Yeah. So it's because that's where the riff starts going down or whatever. Oh, wrong thing to cut. Yeah. Maybe we'll get there. Yeah. Yeah, kind of what we were talking about before. Great, I lost my idea. One sec. It's like, it's part of why, I don't know, it's hard to get people to take DNB seriously over here right now. It's because most people, the people who come to shows that are largely coming to shows, and like the bigger scale ones are just looking for like something closer to like an EDM sound, which I know is like a catch-all term, but at this point you can basically know what I'm talking about. Just like kind of the poppy side of like electronic dance music, let's say that. So it's like dubstep or whatever, like overtly popular trance act is up right now. I mean, like around where I am, we get the same people. It's like the same 4 or 5 acts. Like Bass Nectar, that's somebody. Any drum and bass, not drum bass, dubstep, rhythm, trap, whatever. It's then they expect to hear DMB sound exactly the same, and if it sounds exactly the same as that at 174 and anywhere around that, it just doesn't work. You know, it's way too aggressive, way too much going on, and like the closest thing is really Jump Up, but that's not like, no one's playing that over here. Like straight up like Belgian kind of annoying noisy Jump Up. I know I say that's the only way I can like describe it, but like yeah, I don't know where to go from there. But like that, like people call it just like a meme, speed rhythm, which is basically kind of is, but that's kind of what will work over here if it caught on, and still no one's really, doing that. Like at this point we kind of need like a gateway thing maybe, which could be dubstep or anything if other people like tried incorporating DMB into their sets. And like there's plenty of just straight up drum and bass people over here, but they're just not giving the looks no matter like what their affiliations are. Like Flight is always like going on about this, like we talk about this all the time, and it's just like he has releases on Monster Cat, Hospital, like you name it, basically he's like got it there. He's played at Liquidity and all that kind of things, but over here it's like doesn't make a difference, you know. And Johnny Nobody on SoundCloud, who put some webs together, can get a show because that's what sells tickets based on what people already know. It's kind of this weird little thing that I don't know. It's unfortunate, and then it's like, well, we got somewhere to grow from, If I said that in any kind of coherent way. And it's like, if you're not in like a major city like LA, New York, Denver, Chicago, sometimes Noise are going to Michigan. That's cool. But that's Detroit too, and Detroit's still like a major city over here in the US. So yeah. And I'm not in any one of those major cities. Like the closest one would be Chicago. And that's still like a 5-hour drive. And I don't mind driving, but I still don't want to do that. Then you got like Denver's 8 hours away, I think. Texas is just like 10 plus hours depending on where you go. And everywhere else is basically, I'm going to fly because it's going to be like a day of driving. If I could afford to fly, So that's kind of why things kind of are weird over here. So I just kind of do my thing. It's like, oh, if you move over to the UK, you'd be doing shows every day. That's probably true, but it's kind of hard to do. Or maybe I'm thinking it's harder than it is. And I've looked into it, but I don't know. Maybe in the future. It totally is. And I know some people who like play there, but it's just like small underground things. And when it's like small, you can only afford to really like get small, like local people or people who are like, I don't know, willing to just do it for the love or whatever you want to call it. That's kind of what you have. Like the scene in St. Louis is really good, but it's still just kind of like they're building up because they have a lot of like bigger acts coming in, like Current Values coming in next in the March. Red Eyes is going to be there in a few weeks. I think I might want to go there. I'm going to be there on Sunday, but I'm not, a name just yet. I have a name, but I'm not a name, Once I get to like Andy's C level, yeah, that's when I'll play at Denver. Because Denver's like a mile above sea level. I didn't connect that joke all that well. But that's why I make music and I'm not a comedian. Back to it. That vocal thing's not loud enough. That's the thing. Let's just normalize it. Why not? Huh, that's way too loud. But the ideas are there. I need to thin everything else out. Otherwise, you're not going to hear it anyway. It's going to sound way too like crowded. And that comes down to these pads. And I might adjust this because it might be a headphone thing. I can hear it when it's really quiet. But yeah. Well, I need the vocal to play, otherwise this is pointless. I don't need to tell you that it's I don't need to tell you. Getting there. I think it's a little could be smoother. Which is it this one? Is this gonna do it? Nah. Alright. Cause that's like if it's got a lot of edges or too much. That's enough. Maybe. I need to get rid of some bass there, which I could either do with the volume thing I got here or something else. Just like high passing it. No drums. We don't need them. Not right now. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to tell you that it's so. Almost. I don't need to tell you. Get rid of that riff because I don't need that to push it along just yet. It's the end of the phrase kind of thing. There we go. We're getting there. I don't need to tell you that it's over. I don't need to tell you that it's. See, now it feels like it's pushing forward because like all the little swells and whatever else. There's this. Oh, but that's going down too because that's on the bus level. So we're still good. I don't need to tell you that it's over. Yep. If we could get, wow, like Andy, some big, I don't know, DJ that isn't David Guetta, like drum and bass DJ to be at the Super Bowl halftime show, that'd be ridiculous. I don't need to tell you that it's over. That could be wider. However, I got that running. I think it's in here. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. I don't need to tell you that it's over. I don't need to tell you. just need to like blend that, I think, because this is almost there. Also, yeah, I'm at that point where it's going to be a lot of quick looping and you're not going to hear the whole track and it's going to get annoying. But that's part of the job. That sounds about right. Let's let it ride for a little bit. Okay, yeah, AMC the DJ. For some reason, I immediately thought like AMC the TV channel. It's like, all right, I think it's on NBC, but it's one of those, or is it Fox? I don't know. I don't have cable TV. So. Okay, there's a weird like. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I hate him. Yeah, AMC could totally do it. This live TV 4-deck mix halftime show. Go ridiculous. Alright, that's better. Just don't like clicks. Alright, we are getting somewhere. It's still just a bit, I don't know. Like, just like the way it's opening, or I don't know. Or maybe now I can like have it out here because get more of that tail and probably just compress it a little bit because that's what I normally do. That's better, a bit more consistent. Put the smiley guy on there just to even it out. Pull up the volume. Just go back there, I guess. Too much. Don't need all that fatness. Alright, something isn't clicking with me right now. Maybe that. And it was like a minute ago, so what did I change? I don't know. Yep. That's what's going on. I want to hopefully like get this to a playable state. I think it is, but it's just me being picky now and I have time, so I want to do it a little bit better. And now I'm trying to think if I want like the little reverse reverb thing going into each phrase. Is that too much? More things to try out. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. That means gonna have to bounce this. Might as well just bounce the entire thing. Save first, because if this crashes, I don't want to start all the way over. That's probably too many files that I didn't exactly need, but that's what we're gonna roll with for right now. Pull it down to that track, just to keep it together. Bring those back. Cut out the first like syllable because that's all the tone you really want. What? Oh, it's already going through that chain. So I just need to so just take out the U. I think I can do it for all of them, then do like a one and done. I don't know. Let's just cut there. Do my fade ins and outs so it doesn't catch up during the bounce. I think this might be it. This. Alright. Now let's see what happens. Apply reverse reverb to all three of them. Boom. Perfect. Maybe. Let's line them up. Make that bigger so I can see it. I don't have digital eyesight. Let me see. You can probably see it. Okay. The idea is there. I gotta turn all the effects back on, so it'll make sense. I'll loosely time it, because it might be shorter when they're in the middle of it all. You can probably see it in the way. When it's shorter. Just like a quick something. You can probably see it in the way you can probably see this. This is really boring. Yep. And I know it's documented. Cuts off too fast. And I know it's documented. And I know it's and I know it's and I know it's and I know it's that's not really open like I thought it would. Anyway, let's get like a starting point and then we could finish it play around with it later. Alright, something. Now let's turn those effects back on. See what. I normalized that first one, so let me do it with all the other ones. We're just gonna throw off the volume, and that's whatever. I don't need to tell you that it's over. Mono, because that works. You can probably see it in the way I stare. That one's timed weird. And I know it's documented closer. Bit more of that. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. Yeah, some of them have a little too much noise in them. But, yeah, so this one's cool the way the timing is. And then the other ones are going to be like half a beat long if I'm just coming up with time. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see. You can probably see it. You can probably see it in the way. Okay, when is this actually? Okay, I need to make sure it cuts off right there. Not where I cut it, but spot on to this. Just because it sounds cleaner. You can probably see it. You can probably see it in the way. And as I say that, I'm probably gonna add like a reverb or something to it. Gotta stop making noise. Into the thing, whatever it's called. This pre-tail. I don't know what's a front tail. Never mind. Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. That's got a lot of noise in it because the word has a lot of noise in it. Okay, that's just about where I want it. It's a little short, I think. Maybe it's the tone. All right. All right. I'm not hearing the the panning, so can do something with that. All right. No pops and clicks because that's really annoying. Let's put it all together. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. And I know it's not coming any closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. Alright, some of it works. I think like the first two sound right. The last two sound weird. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. And I know it's not coming any closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. What's going on, Ralph? Didn't know you were here.
I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare.
Can work on pulling that volume
And I
down.
know it's not coming any closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear.
And then that part is just completely like unbalanced right now. Because the way I had it, I thought it was way too loud. And now it's too quiet. It's like the lead sound is scared to come out.
This is gonna be too much for us to bear.
Okay, we got some things to work on. Yeah, see it that while that pad is great, it's dragging out a little too much. So I think we're gonna group all these together in their own thing, so I can do just like volume automation on them. Lots of automation. We're out there. Go. Yep. Then volume. Lots of things I'm like on autopilot, but I'm not looking fast enough. All right. So right about, I don't know, there. Because when that kicks in, I don't need that extra wash, a pad. It isn't going to make a difference, really. Just pull it down. That might be too much. You need to hear the rest of the track. It didn't completely cut out, so there's no extra tail other than the reverb and stuff that's going through. Yeah. Alright, whole thing.
This is gonna be too much for us to bear.
Yep, start taking away things. It gets quieter. It's a bit more impact, and it sounds a bit cleaner. There's gonna be like a, I don't know, white noise, riser, dog barking. I don't know. There's some gotta be in between there. Chord thing. That's what I'm gonna name it. Anyway. Maybe I don't need to open that the whole way. That sounded a bit empty, but that might just be me right now. Just, hearing it. Because it sounded fine the other day, and I haven't changed anything yesterday. Yeah, me too. That might be something that's in there. Let's find some effects. I heard one. Nope. Hate it. Gotta fix it. I can just hear like a shh, because that comes in right before the beat. There we go. Alright. Effects. I also don't need this there. It just looks cool. Yeah. It's useful when I actually do need it there, but right now I don't. What's the goat? Just a nice sweep up. That's all we need. Not quite. Probably too short. Just kind of want something basic, and that's not what that's about. So let's go to the other one. Big white noise pack. Yep. Nice. Yeah. I don't know. I probably could have worked on it when it was actually like me doing more things that weren't just repetitions. But at this point, I don't know. It's done. I figured I'd just get on anyway. And if it's interesting, it is. If it's not, it's not. And if I can finish it before I gotta go to work in like 2 hours, then I'll probably just post it, and not online. No, not like SoundCloud, but I'll stick it in Discord for anybody who wants to listen to it, or maybe download it, because this won't be like the final version, even if I do finish a playable version today. So yeah, what track is that? Well, it really is just, I think, a basic sine wave. Yeah, like a preset, like lead in this thing, because I thought it was I wanted something like a lead like this. It's basically, yep, 2 saws detuned. Wrong sound. Which one is it? Like a vaporwave kind of saw lead, which is what this preset like pack or bank is. It's like a synthwave, vaporwave kind of thing. Settled on this one. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not figuring out is that it doesn't sound good. It doesn't. It's not like playing like I wanted to. So, like the one that goes down, like the pitches down, isn't as consistent as I want it. But I know if I like pull the sustain I decay up, that it doesn't. It's not like pulsed how I kind of want it, like. But then also that might just be me fighting against something I don't really need to. So might work on that as we find it. No, let's focus. Let's do effects first. Some kind of effect. It's way too long. Pretty sure this is like my most used one. It's just real basic. And it does the job. So we're going to put it in there and just let it roll. Let it ride. Roll, ride, whatever. Now if they want to book me at Let It Roll, that'd be pretty crazy. I don't know what I'd do, but I'd have time to figure it out. Just book me and Skallagrim back to back at Let It Roll. We'll figure it out from there. Too loud already.
This is gonna be too much for us to bear.
Might be too basic of a sound.
This is gonna be too much for us to bear.
Definitely too loud. We'll see. Nope. Did I skip one? I think I did. Not that it matters, but I just kind of want to hear them. I should know what they all sound like by now. Don't need a vocal right now. Just kind of building without that. So I've been using the same ones for years at this point. No. No. I don't think these are what I'm even looking for. That's all, folks. That's what it sounds like. Did it freeze? Yep. Or no, it didn't, did it? Yep. Well, that lead's a bit loud. But I can't do anything about it. Till it unfreezes. Well, it's gonna play out. Come on. My only gripe, and I don't even know if it's like a Studio One thing or it's just like my control kind of thing, but it'll freeze from time to time and I just have to listen to the whole thing. And sometimes it'll stop after a few seconds, or I'll have to, like, if it's a really full project, it'll just play the entire thing out. I'll just have to wait, like leave, go to the bathroom, make a snack. Then it's like, oh, hey, we're back. We finally caught up with reality. You can get back to work, you know. All right, can I do? Well, you know what this means. Gonna have to exit out and see if it backed up anything. If I saved, you can't do this to me while I'm trying to stream live here. You know, this is my background. It's kind of a fake VHS thing. All right. Yes, backup newer than the saves. Sick. Pikachu's just as surprised as I am. At this point, we're not really surprised anymore. Maybe. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. We're all good. Cool. How's everyone doing? An hour flew by, and I have not much to show for it yet. Okay, we're basically where we left off. That's great. Let's don't do it again. All right. I could totally just make effects myself, but that takes too much time, and I need for someone else to have already done it and just use what they've done. Because no one listens to my tracks for the white noise transitions. At least I don't think they do. Jesus Christ, that's loud. All right. Those are all completely useless. Alright, this is the one I normally go through. I don't know what I was doing with the other one. Just for something. Yeah, no. Catch-all term, the internet. But Splice, usually, because I know like a few windows open already. Other various sample packs from like free ones that people put together, or yeah, that's it really. Nowhere like specific other than Splice or maybe something from like Loot Masters. Although I haven't been there in forever. The sites that aren't exactly the most legal of places. Definitely those kinds of places, although they're not really a thing anymore too much, you know, because people don't really, just for example, like post samples on like torrents or anything anymore. Like years ago, you could just get all the Vengeance ones because that's where it was like popular. Is Vengeance still a thing? Like I haven't heard anything new about them in a long time. Okay, still haven't changed that out. I don't know. Maybe I got like recommendations of just place I should look. Because I don't want to just like sit here and scroll through FX samples like through Splice in a minute while you all watch. Unless that's what you want to see, then I'm completely up for it. So usually I can find like one that's like a falling and reverse it. No. All terrible. It's just not what I need right now. Yeah. Vengeance Dubstep? No, I have the Electroshock 1 and 2, Essential House 2 and 3. I've had these since like started producing. Those were like the first ones I downloaded. It's like, what samples do I need? Just download the Vengeance ones. Okay. Then like you use them. Oh, you're just using Vengeance samples. You don't know what you're doing. It's like, what kind of advice is that? Yeah. But also I didn't know what I was doing at that point, so guess it was fair. Yeah, let's just scroll through these and see what we get. Yeah, no, for sure. Like I know that, but just like the internet people where they got to tear you down so they feel better about themselves, that kind of thing. Look, now it's like Dead Mouse kind of vibe, and there's like not random album title, but the old ones, like the one Strobe was on. I can't think of the name. And then Ghost, random album title was Ghosts and stuff, wasn't it? I don't remember. It's like the worst part. Like the I hate part of this making stuff is just finding the stupid effects just to make it make sense. I kind of has like a vocal quality, so I feel like it might work, even though it maybe not that part. So we could put it back there and see how that works out. I don't need to tell you that it's over. Maybe. I don't need to tell you that it's over. It kind of reinforces like the vocal thing I put in there earlier. So we're gonna let it live. Let's stay in there for right now. Give it a courtesy EQ, just in case. That's what I'm gonna call that. Can't even hear it. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. And I know it's about coming closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. It's all like coming together right now. Like every little individual like part is starting to sound like I'm starting to see how like they're working in and out of each other. Like I wanted to. I don't make my own. No, I don't. Just that's probably why I'm not famous, because I don't make my own snares. I just kind of layer other people's snare and make them sound slightly different. Yeah, I haven't like from scratch made like a drum sound in a long time. Just like get FM8 and do this and this. There you have a snare. Or I can just download a snare. I wouldn't download a car. I'll definitely download a snare. Although Forza has some new DLC, but I never get any of that. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it in the way I stare. And I know it's about coming closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. No, like I completely, I've just layered other things to make new things, There's no point in trying to like reinvent every sound. That's not what people get caught up in when they're like looking for answers or whatever on like the internet. It's like, well, I watched this one video where one guy said that they do this, and it's like 8 years later. It's like, you still do this? Like, you can ask them. Just like, no, that was just like at that time. That's kind of where I was in my like production journey or whatever. Like anyone that's trying to, or this tries more like technical things, like I don't know, neuro or stuff like that. Like, yeah, you gotta do all this resynthesize and do this and do that, and like, yeah. So what does it sound like at the end? Well, it's not there yet. It's like, you've been working on it for how long, and it's not even a useful sound. But I put all this time and effort into it. It's like, yeah, let's see where that got you. They're like, yeah, but Mephius does this. I was like, yeah, but he probably doesn't anymore, Yeah, like, unless you just really want to that claim to your sound or claim to fame or whatever, I don't see the point. Like, I might synthesize a layer to go with a snare, like a stronger fundamental or something, if I'm going for like the kind of sound, or I'll just find a sample with a stronger fundamental and roll with that. Yeah. It's kind of like this. There's something like someone posted, I think in one of the other discords I'm in, of like a question in the DNB Talk Facebook group. This guy was like, his drums aren't coming through in the mix, and everyone's just like, you need to resample or you need to sidechain your drums to the bass. And no one, all he, like, if you listen to it, all he really had to do was pull the volume up. But everyone's just like, no, you can't. It's not the volume. You got to sidechain, and you got to do all this extra crap. Like, it's really all like 90% of mixing is volume choices. Basically, all EQ is volume. It's specific frequencies. So just balance things out, and more than likely you don't have to do anything all too extra. Like, I'm sidechaining in this a lot, but you can't really hear it because it's more for mixing instead of effect. Just so things fit and don't distort when you start limiting it, because that's a thing. I feel like this needs a little tail because it's going into the same bus or same reverb send that the main vocal's going in. But again, that one's like, it's being compressed basically by the same signal. So like when the vocal plays, when it plays, if I do it right, I don't need to tell you that it's over. Then releases, and that kind of cuts off the tail that's in here, but it helps blend when it opens back up. So I need something, kind of to carry it from there. Yeah. So I don't need to tell you that it's over. And as long as I as long as I just, pay attention to the extra tail that it's bringing, phasing things, which aren't really, I'm good. It's just, there's so much effect going here that it just works. But it's not the cleanest mix, but the vibe is there, if you want to say that much. Yeah, basically. Alright, probably the same thing with the little reverse reverb deals. Just put some, is it this one? Yeah. So it's not as harsh of an ending. No. That contrast between like the dry vocal and then like the wet effects helps, attract you into it, I think. Or give your ears something to listen to that isn't everything else. All right. That helps them blend a little bit better. Maybe not this one. I feel like that could just like, I don't want to say that because that's kind of a weird sentence, but I can just start there instead of Maybe. I don't know. This one was weird at the time. I'm still not too set on it, but I think I've listened to it enough that I'm just okay with it now. It's one of those things. It's a Stockholm syndrome for samples. You listen to it enough, you're eventually just gonna be like, all right, you know what, you're not too bad. It's a little loud, that's what it is. Nah, I don't need that one. Not there. But it works. We are more and more making progress. I think. We can do some volume stuff on this drums. So like that. Nah, not volume. What we're gonna okay, maybe volume plus like a low pass filter kind of thing. Because I still hear it a little too much. It's not giving me the like fade away vibe sound that I need. Why not? This one. Yeah, that's basically it. And then I'm gonna pull that down about let's say right there. Also, I don't know, probably noticed I'm not like the specific frequency kind of this. I'm just like I visually know where things should line up, so I just kind of go from there. But if you want to know, it's open. It's from like there to whatever this is, like 530, 400 hertz, something like that. And I know it's not coming any closer. This is gonna be too much. Nah, that one. And I know it's not. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. Yep, that's what we need. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. Perfect. Yeah. All right, question. What are the ethics of trying to make an ambient EP or an ambient remix EP, or like mixes, but all you really did was put your tracks through like Paul Stretch and then you tried to sell those. You didn't actually do anything new. Is that legal? Or is it just frowned upon? I thought about that as an idea. I'm like, that's kind of dumb. Not to actually sell it, but just to be like, here are my ambient mixes, and I didn't do anything to them but running through a plugin. I mean, people get away with like bass boosted channels on YouTube, which don't make any sense at all. Like they make sense, but they're just kind of dumb. Unless you run one, then I think it's a really great idea, and I appreciate what you're doing. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably see it's whatever. The way I stay. And I know it's not coming any closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear. I feel like this just sticks out way too much, but I can't, or I haven't figured out how to make it blend better. Anyway, I don't want to start getting into that. The highs, yeah, I think, yeah, I did that quite a bit because it's a weird sound. But it's more like this mid-range. It's like really harsh, and that's because of the sound it is. But it's like also when you start taking that away, then it starts sounding really like nasally. Wrong one. But I do hear what you're saying though, because oh, look at that. Perfect. Neurofunk. I think I might change it to this other similar sound that I go with a lot of times. Which is that's not it. That's the exact same sound though. Let's go in these banks. Let's go custom. Let's go to the good folder because I'm pretty sure that's where it is. All this stuff I used to use like a lot, like trance and like hard style sounds and. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Like I know the sound I want, but I'm just gonna go to this one. Not that one. Sorry. Nope. 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 Perfect. It's not quite it. Could do that. That's not it though. We can make something dumb after this gets boring. Jeez. Ew, never mind. That sounds like butt. That sounds better though. I thought I knew what I was looking for. Yeah, this is kind of it. Oh, it's still mono. That's also why it sounds weird. Anyway, copy it up. Going up, down, up. Got it. Close. Way too much reverb. I feel like that'll be easier to mix because it's like a softer kind of tone in like the mid range where things are where the issue is. Also, this is all just like yeah, you guys yeah, it's the Six Flags theme song with the Venga Boys, whatever. I think it's Six Flags. It's too like stereo. I do like the tone, so just not make it. Yeah, the Venga bus. There we go. Yeah. Crap. I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's like too distorted. Anyway. Full mix. Let's go. Nope. I already hate it. Just doesn't sound right. So I just gotta figure out how to make this other one sound right. So your idea of copying it and messing with it, let's roll with that idea. Yeah, that basically has the tone I want. So, I don't know. See what other presets sound like, because preset, yeah. I mean, no, not quite, but not really what I want. Let's make some jungle. Yeah, we do that. I mean, kind of just, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, whatever with this track, because I know it's fine, but this is also not. Nope, get rid of that, because that's not what we're doing today. Or we tried it and it didn't work today. That's what we're going with. All right, so what have we accomplished in an hour and a half? Some transitions. I made some reverby things on these vocals. Mix is a bit better. Maybe might hate it later. That's how the story goes. I added one effect in one place that I'm still not sold on. I guess you can call this productive day. Day so far. Probably add these. Just visually make it look like that so I know to line it up. No, stick it there too. And then once all those little parts, and I don't know, listen to it from the beginning, because sometimes you lose like sight of how the whole thing sounds for the few seconds I've been working on it for this past however long. Not completely down on the intro just yet, but as usual, that's the last step for me, is like an intro and outro. Sent me a message on Reddit. Okay. What do I check? I think somebody sent me. Wait, or was that you? Someone sent me a message last night saying, do I want to go to the Noisiest show in Detroit on an 11-hour drive? It's like, you know what? I might take you up on that if I didn't have to go somewhere else. Back to St. Louis. Okay, that wasn't you. I was like, yeah. I didn't respond to them either just yet. I'm like, that's a bold move. I guess you can kind of know who I am, because I'm not all that anonymous with like videos of my face and stuff. I don't know if they're going yet. I haven't heard enough. Yeah. That's all the way to, it's going to be in Miami, right? So that's 15-hour drive, because there's a lot of them if they go. her brother said he wants to go. Her dad's like a huge like fan, like has season tickets for the last 30 years kind of fan. So pretty sure he's gonna try to get him. And with most things, they're like, bring Duncan. I'm like, what? All right. Yeah. Like, I've driven from basically here to Florida a few times, so it's like, ugh. Yeah, the Golden Knights are just doing super well since they became a team. Like, surprised everyone that first year when did they win the Stanley Cup, or they just like made it there? I forget who won. And the Blues won last year, which everyone won't shut up about. Or the year before? No, it was last year. Yeah. Okay, I remember that. Because they basically had like the most stacked team for their first year, because whoever owns it, but you're in Vegas, you probably got a lot of money to pay for all the talent you want at that point. Nah. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to the it's Phoenix. No. Who is it? Why can't I don't know why I can't think of who it is. They have like the Coyotes. Right? Timberwolves is basketball. Why am I thinking of that? Minnesota too. Yeah, see how much I know. Yeah, Phoenix Coyotes, exactly. It just sounded weird in my head. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I heard something weird in there, and that's because this thing is still playing that doesn't fit with the sound. Anyway, reload. The Seattle Shrimp. I don't know. What's the Space Needle? The Needlers. I don't know. That's cool. Could there be more teams? You gotta put all these players somewhere. Seattle Starbucks. I don't know if I'm like sold on that. It just sounds like with the lead or whatever, it sounds too like uncharacteristic from the rest of the track. Maybe. Alright, that's one last thing I can do, is fix that riff that I talked about at the beginning and then didn't do. So it's basically all these, and just do it the slow way and highlight every little section. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. What am I saying? Then it should be a little less, I don't know, annoying. Okay, not that. Alright, is this the exact same thing the entire time? It is. Perfect. That's when I can just, wait, are there any, nope, no automation lines. I can just copy it. Sweet. I might change that progression up a little bit, but I don't think it's too samey sounding. At least not at this point. That makes it easier to just copy over. Yeah, it's kind of, I guess I could color these sections so I can tell that they're like a different riff. That's what I normally do. Because like this over here is the original. That's how like the bass line sounded at first. Without, and the clap too, why not? But then kind of like stretching it out and re-triggering, for lack of a better phrase. Help give it a little bit more drive instead of kind of how like steppy it was. Alright. That should work better. Maybe. Or I just ruined it. Alright, I messed up. There's still one in there that I didn't edit. And I'm gonna fix it a smarter way. The smartest of ways. Alright, so we're gonna delete that, right? And then we're gonna go over here, fix it. Instead of making completely different regions, we're just gonna do that. But what about the automation? Copy it. Perfect, because I'm gonna have to change that later probably. And then, even more, we do like a smart, like a shared copy kind of thing. So whatever I affect over here, like if I, for example, see it highlights in both areas. And then it's like, boom. No. Just the lazy part of me. It's like, make it easy. Overall, it's basically where I want it. It's playable, I think. And that's all that matters. Yeah. What else do I have to work on? I kind of don't want to do this anymore. At least this project. But I'll listen to it.
I come any closer. This is gonna be too much for us to bear.
Yeah, it's some little white noise effects here and there, and we're good. Basically. Yeah. See what else we got. Yeah, I don't know. Sports teams like named like a lot of sports teams and like or teams in other sports like have like their name changes with whoever sponsors them. Like the biggest example I think is like, or one of them is like cycling. Like Team Sky sponsors, when they sponsor a cycling team, they call it Team Sky. Now it's like Ineos or whatever. I don't even know what that company is. Now it's Team Ineos. Or yeah, I could name all the cycling teams. Let's not get into that. Or I don't know, EF Education First. That's their team name instead of Cannondale. Yeah, I pay attention to like cycling a bit. That's like, I don't know, a thing. What's something? I got a message by someone says send stems. No. One of these. This doesn't matter. This doesn't needs vocal. That doesn't. That. What's this? Very piano idea. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Could finish the track for the dumb compilation thing. So dumb. It's not dumb, but dumb that I'm not done yet. That's what's dumb. I haven't picked the track. That's what I was doing. Look who's got an email. Great. More spam. It's great. Great. Or we can just start from scratch and make something stupid. You know, that might be a good idea. Because I haven't made like just a track for. Okay, I'll make them all for fun, but like just like a goofy thing in a while. Also, I've been trying to think of like a track just to make like a quick like bootleg or something out of, and I don't know what just yet. Or I can't think of a good one. I don't want to just keep like ripping older jungle tracks and doing them kind of like terribly. I don't know. All right, let's start there. That sounds weird. Why does it sound weird? Maybe it's just me.
We gather together to feed off the magic, the tempo, the beat, the sound, the history, the soul. All of this to truly feel something real.
Alright, this sounds very ill-balanced right now. Probably why I stopped working on it. What the hell is all this? I feel like I don't know. What the hell is going on? Like all the samples haven't loaded yet or something. Sounds so weird. Yo, it's Mr. Twist to you. What's going on? Yeah, I haven't looked at this project in a while. Just, I don't know. Sounds weird. Like, not how I remember it, basically. Kick's a bit loud. I hate kick drums. They're the worst. This isn't the best sounding one either. And I know because I have like 17 EQs and none of them are, I mean, they're doing what I want them to do, but not. I feel like there's too much low end, even though there's not. It's just, it's the tone. And it's the fact that this is probably a little loud. Not loud. Just not the right. Not, I don't, this is gonna be a headache. No. I'm trying to like figure out what I don't like about it, and it's just like it is. It's just too.
To truly feel something real.
Half of these things I don't need. Definitely don't need that on there. Or this. I know I'm not like satisfied with the second half. Why I go to a project just irritates me. Oh.
We gather together to feed off the magic, to truly feel something real.
Yeah, it's not the right kind of like sub. I think that's what it is. Or it's just too loud. Which could be the case. It's like hard to judge on headphones right now. At least are these headphones. That being said, I'm just gonna stop whining about the project and go to something else. Yeah. Did it freeze? Are we done? Oh, okay, cool. Don't clean up this list. Any I don't know, suggestions? Cause don't know about that. Just like start from nothing, or start from one of these mini projects that span all the way to 2017. Although most of these at the beginning are done. Most of them, maybe. What's this? Okay. Groovy bass idea. Huh. What could that be? If it is what I think it is, then it still sounds terrible. So. That's why I haven't looked at it since July, the day before, a few days before my birthday. Yeah, it just kind of looks weird right now. It's just like the opening. It just shows you projects and oh, okay, it's this one. And there's vocals, which we're not going to hear because that was like really early of me trying to figure out vocal stuff and they sound terrible. So let's just pretend they're not there. That's also really loud. So let's maintain low tones. Let's see how it starts. Alright, this is how it starts, just with some drums. Ah, okay. I think it's like completely fleshed out, but this. Okay, we got some. What? It's got tagged in something. I like this piano thing I came up with. Which I might steal from a different track now. Yeah, I don't know. I think it just does the same thing over again. It goes to this weird. Alright. Okay, and then the second half is the wannabe liquid roller thing. It kind of works. Alright, what's the challenge? I kind of like the riff though, but I feel like I got no ideas for that track right now. All right, what's the challenge? Do I need to open up an old project, start something new? Yep. Almost time to go to good old work. Got like 45 minutes. 45-minute challenge. Yep, all looks good for now. Please don't be like one of those, I don't know, let's try to make a whole track out of sine waves or a snare thing. I don't get those half the time. Wait your challenge instructions. So I'll play you a song. Oh, you sent me on Discord. Got it. All right. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it's that one. It's the owl song. The owl sound. Alright, see what I can do with it. Dun, 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 dun. Where's it gonna show up? Over here somewhere. Alright. Perfect. I did it. Anyway, for real. I don't know. Like, should I just like have a sample as a sample and build something like around it, or like cut it up, or I don't know. Why is it starting? All right. Let's make a little. That's too many bars. Too many bars. It's too many bars. 2 small fridges with refreshments. That's too many bars. Yeah, not gonna keep going down that road. Let's go for a break in completely too many things. It's kind of a straight drum loop right now. Yeah. I want to take this seriously, but I have too many weird ideas right now. Anyway. Alright, let's see where that goes. Get some of that low end out of there. Alright. Wrong thing. Let's go quick to this deal. Yeah, still don't know where this is going just yet. Why is it trying to like make me look at all of that? 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. No. It's already like, hello? Is anyone there? That's kind of how it sounds. Like your phone's ringing. somewhere. Like I'm kind of matching the vocal note tone, but I want to match the rhythm of this. So, because it's kind of swung. Sounds like a setup to it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's like a Carter Diem style, like word association thing. That's, yeah. So it's not swung, or it's, nah, it's just like shuffly. I can pull that reverb back a little bit, unless I like scrap this idea and turn it into like a liquid something. All right, that's a start. Give it some of this. Just give it some like body. Do it in here too. Too much. All right, I kind of have an idea. It's all right. I'm gonna do that, and then let's just say it for demonstration's sake. It just drops at 16 bars. I'll just go down an octave because it sounds good up an octave. It's gonna sound good down an octave. All right, it's kind of attacking that. There's already an EQ on this. Why? Better. Also, oh, it's already on. It's just on the wrong thing. There you go. Like there's no. Then it's gonna be like. And then I need some other kind of things. I mean, it's like almost there. But those aren't going to line up, right? It's just going to be like some messy break style, whatever. All right, so I think I'm just gonna do that. Just cut that up. Too much. All right. Still don't know how this is gonna. Yeah, exactly. And then that could be like that. And then still copy that over, but you know, I've got to have like an effect or something. Give the phone effect. That's not enough. More. Perfect. Oh, it's telling me I got clock is ticking. Whatever, save it. Okay. Perfect. It's just like yeah, it's gonna be cool. Let's just commit to the weird. Alright, that's the effect I got in my head. Let's roll with that. Which is the same almost sound, but more distorted. One, two, do do do. 1 and 2. Got it. So it's gonna be right there. Cut that out. Cut that out. All right. So it's not that. It's the note, but not that octave. Which is it's a good thing to pay attention to, I guess. Give us some delay. EQ, good old trademark courtesy EQ. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. It's not. It's only just to clean it up. Nope. Why is this mono? What am I doing wrong? Ah, it's over there. There we go. Cool. I have no idea. Yep. Something super. I know it doesn't sound like one. The idea is still basically in my head, and I'm trying to like put it down. Alright, so cut that out of there. Did I do that wrong? Okay. I need that high end. And then I need a pitch down. Cool. Let's go up, go down, up. Which fucking way do I gotta go? Okay. Perfect. Can't even hear the sound. No. Alright. Go up. Why is it like it's re-triggering or something? I don't need that right now. Whoop. Nope, don't. Alright. Okay, that's because of the thing. For lack of a better term. The thing was doing the thing I didn't want it to do. Alright. Maybe get rid of that. Balance it. Not quite. I feel like I'm losing people here. That's the point. Nothing sounds good in the first 10 minutes. Unless you're noisy. Cool. Yeah. You asked, I answered. That's what we got so far. We gotta also like disable these plugins when we need to. Otherwise, the effect is lost. That's what makes Jungle. It's the effect, somewhat, and maybe actually attention to detail. All right. Oh, got him reverse. Got him the wrong way. I could. Nope, still not ready yet. I gotta put more. Perfect. Perfect. Gotta. Okay. Why is it on the wrong? It's on the wrong track. All right. Let's hear something in a second, but right now, I kind of like all the cogs are moving. I'm trying to make something happen. Cool. Tick. Perfect. Let me just line that right up and we got a track. Nah, that's like, okay, if you got 4 of them, then you gotta line them up like that. I'm trying to keep a straight face with this right now. Perfect.
You dream of him.
I land on something.
God, this is stupid.
Come in. What about this rude boy? On fire
Cool, why not?
Cause nowadays it's the hear the sound on the other side of town. Cause nowadays it's the ways of the underground.
Oh my god, I'm gonna put that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's just a 2 bars.
Cause nowadays it's the way. Cause nowadays it's the ways of.
It starts.
Nowadays it's the ways of the underground.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's the ways of the underground.
So I need to move it.
Cause nowadays it's the ways of the underground.
That's too. It's too fast.
Cause nowadays it's the ways of the underground.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna have to cut this up for real. Either this will work really well, or I'm just gonna lose all of you. So. Perfect for right now. How long does this go? All right. Let's just see how it sounds. If I throw more things in there for no reason. No, I feel like this could work if I did it right, but now there's too many things like going on. Like I just balanced it because you can't hear the drums and the vocals are too loud. All right, start from the bottom. Yeah, okay. No, this is not going to get me a DNB award anytime soon. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's really messy. Whatever. I'm just going to have to do it right, I guess. Wait, okay, that's why I could hear the outside. Like that's not right. Okay. I'm gonna have to like chop things up and make a different rhythm out of it. Just so it's not like, cause it's like all 4 on the floor sounding and I don't. Nah. All right. Let's make a. All right. If I use a different, let's just go with a different break. That's what we can do. Check. Yeah, I saw your message, but I like popped up on my phone. Oh my god. Got it. What about this? Let's see what we can do. Has all the low end in the world in this sample. Like I need that. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be real messy. All right. Still don't know. Don't know. This is working a small loop for right now, so I don't get too distracted. I feel like that range is just, it's got to go down an octave. All right, it went down an octave, but not on both of them. All right, that's a bit deeper. Yeah, I did. I downloaded it, but I didn't. Yep, that's entirely too loud. But why not? It's just like a little ahead of itself. Oh, I got it not timed. It's right on. Oh yeah, then we got this part. That's not bad, really, at that point. Yeah, I can delete most of this other crap, I guess. Or not crap, but you know. Unuseful things that I just delete the one we changed it to. I changed it to. Perfect. Or not perfect at all, actually. But let's see that intro now. No, we gotta have this, but stretched like super far. And then reversed. Yeah, this is just, it's getting weird. There's nothing in here. What am I doing?
Cause nowadays it's the ways of the underground.
I hate that you sent me this because now I have to do it, like, try and make this a real thing. Turn that reverb on. This is stupid. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Why is my iPad not charging? That's great. Oh, still got like 20 minutes. So, that break is not completely like in time. So it's kind of in and out. We need. So what's the beginning line? Perfect. Now let me pitch it around. That'd be great. Two. I didn't have the vocals in there. That makes it. Why is it not? I can't hear the. I have one more sound. What did I forget? Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Perfect. This is it's stupid. It's coming together. Yeah. I think I might. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. So. Like it's like scarily working, but not, it's just I don't know. Oh shit! And maybe I can just like have it whatever, and then as long as like the shit part hits on that beat. Oh shit! Oh shit! Check, check, check. Oh shit! No, see that's what I'm gonna do there, and then 1, 2, 3. Shit on 4. Break. Oh shit! Oh shit! Alright. I can actually like see the rest of it too, so. Where'd the little thing I did? A bit more. Jesus, stupid. Yeah, I'll make something out of it and then just finish it for a joke.
Cause nowadays it's the way of the
That's what we got. It's been how long has it been? Like 20 minutes? I mean, this sounds messy, but it works. It doesn't really have, I don't think you can even hear that anymore.
Cause nowadays it's the ways of the
It needs to line up better.
the ways of the it's the ways of it's the ways of it's the ways of the it's the ways of the
The ways of the shit.
it's the ways of the
Alright, I think I can still have that, but just
it's the ways of the it's the ways of the it's the ways of the
perfect.
Cause nowadays it's the ways of the
Cool. I don't know where I'm going with this next, but I don't know. I don't know how to make a rhythm. I just had like a stupid like. All right, let's see if I can get this to. Yeah. It's gotta be slower though. How do you do the timing things again? All right. Can I not go any lower? Then gotta go all the way down to 140, right? That's how you make a rhythm, right? I don't know.
Cause nowadays it's the ways of the
That's not gonna. Whatever. Alright. I'm done with this. Basically. Yeah, me too.
Cause nowadays it's the ways of the
Yeah, I think that like little like riff thing is actually working, and I'm just like carry it out more, put like more of my own sounds in it, I guess, from other projects. And I feel like I can finish this. I'm just like when I get off work, I'll just come back to it. The drums don't sound bad. The little riff, like it has. That's just like a simple little jungle riff. And then everything else is just kind of memey on top of it. One, two, three. All right, just to change up the riff. Why not?
it's the ways of the
Then this can just, we can't go like any lower than this note, so, or and have it like hear clearly.
it's the ways of the
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's an interesting challenge. I'm not gonna finish. Oh, you're not. Whatever. We're still good. Anyway, I'm done anyway. But yeah, got something done. We got this done. Not done, but started. It just needs like a sparkly piano. Too short.
Nowadays, it's the ways of the
Yeah. All right. That's it. I'll finish it though. Maybe by tomorrow. Maybe not. But yeah, that was something. Good idea. I like it. But anyway, that's it for today. See how weird things get next time. Yeah. All right. Later, everyone.